Hello. We are here. We are live. We've got old Saint Nicholas, and joining us today, we got Gabby. And I just had this very real realization. So when we do that 30-second countdown, typically I'm back here like dancing my ass off. We've got some this going on. And I've come to realize Mike, when he's running this, can see that. So I'm all like, and he's not saying a word, but we're here. We're live. Joel is on his way. So there'll be four of us today, and we've got a good night. We've got some games coming up. We've got some holiday cheer, and we've got lots to talk about, like your bad Spotify playlists. And hopefully we can make a good time of it. What up, Andrew? My Canadian fiance is here. It's always exciting to have people in. So if this is your first time tuning in, don't forget, jump onto Facebook or Periscope or YouTube, drop some comments. We'll throw them up. We'll have a good time. And who knows what other trouble we'll get into. Gabby, what's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm excited. Last day of work for like a week and a half. I'm living. I have wine. This is great.
Yeah.
Gabby came equipped.
Yep.
How was the last day in the office? Ghost town?
Ghost town. It's like no Zoom meetings, me staring at the same document over and over again.
And are you in the office? Are you in the office or are you virtual?
I'm virtual. I've converted like half of my living room apartment space to like an office. I have like one of those like folding like divider things, and so it's like the illusion disappears once it hits 5.
There's no need to carry that facade on anymore, Gabby, at all. So curious, how many out of office emails were bounced back to you today?
Probably none.
Wow.
Did you send any emails? Because that's the key component there for me. I don't think I sent any today.
I don't think I sent any emails today. It was mostly through like GChat talking with my supervisor to like make sure things are like good until we come back.
Were you the last person on your team today? Like, were you the just the last one standing? Were you the closer, so to speak?
No, I think like half my office was in, and then the other half was out. But it was we like finished up a lot of yesterday, and so today was just like you have time to do what you need to do, which is nice.
Unlike you, Gabby, I think I got about 24 out of office emails. So I feel like I'm going to win that. And yes, Kelsey, get back.
Hey, Kelsey.
I got my first like out of office till the end of the new year email back in November. Someone had enough time off to go from Thanksgiving to New Year's. And I'm just like, that's impressive. That's, take it if you got it. They're traveling internationally, I think. I think they're going back to see family somewhere. I'm not sure. But yeah, to take a nice little 6-week, just a nice little 6-week break. That's life.
I feel like I would not be approved for that. Like I would put that in. I would get you're funny. That's
And Joel's here now.
Christian, I want to find that person and have them mentor me. That is whoever could figure out how to get 6 weeks of a holiday vacation. They are living life right. They should do a Ned session at South by Southwest. We're not.
They are the pillar of the profession.
I will pitch in $50 to their drink fund for their trip. And for being a pillar of the profession. Oh, buddy, how was work today?
Hi, I didn't work today.
Oh,
so you're an out of office person then already?
Yep.
Yeah.
Andrew coming in. It's easy to do that. Just quit your job. Well, some people around here have done that. They're not on the air tonight, so we don't have to talk about them. But we can dunk on them. So if you want to dunk on Mike, track down that Discord, and we'll happily add you to the Dunk on Mike channel. Working students, what's vacation? You are correct, Aaron. We had the big meeting yesterday of how we want to deal with COVID emergencies in calls that we can't miss over the break. And we all agree, not email. We'll do a text message to warn us 24 hours in advance. Christian, but they can get approved to take the presentation time off. It's paid time. They are the champ. When we were going to do South by last year, it was going to be paid time off for me. It was professional development.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Granted, I had to pay travel, but whatever. That's fine. You know, with my mediocre student affairs bucks. Who are we dunking on tonight since Mike's gone?
Not it. Not it.
Oh, Joel, are you volunteering?
Go for it.
Joel volunteers as tribute.
2020, baby.
Take on Joel. He's ready to go. Let's do
Finishing off the year strong.
It's the thing that everyone else gets at the most inconvenient time. Day off, paid vacation. Yeah. That is exactly what that is. And Brant's here. Vacation being overlooked during the holiday.
We almost made it. We almost made it through the year without an 80-hour work week comment. We almost made it. Look at that.
This might be the first 80-hour comment that we've thrown since we started. So good job, Brant.
If we had made the bingo cards, that would be a hell of a bingo square. 80-hour work week.
And I just want to say, Gabby, you are probably more popular than the rest of us combined. Like, no one's like, "Hi, Jason, good to see you." And you have a hashtag, and I just have a bunch of people who want to mute me. Probably that would be.
Okay, I'll be the new New York Square for tonight.
Beautiful. So we have so much to do. We've got a couple games, but I want to talk about who else did this judge my Spotify kind of meme thing that was going around the internet today. Am I the only one?
I tried to log in and I couldn't remember my password, and I didn't really feel like giving an unknown entity access to my Spotify, which has my credit card attached to it, when I can't even remember my password to it. So,
Joel, you're such a Debbie Downer. We just need a little trombone, womp womp, and Jimmy Fallon breaking. So I obviously did it because I don't care if I get hacked. Joel's been out and about with me so many times when my credit card info has actually been stolen. So whatever. So mine is incredibly offensive. And let me just show you what. Oh. So my Spotify was Salvia Bong Rip Pop Suburban 80s Doula Peep Bad, which I don't know if a phrase has ever encapsulated me more beautifully, but that is it. So my Spotify was apparently Escape Room Bad, Trendy Middle Part Bad, which I don't have a middle part anymore. I used to. I shaved my head. Lilith Fair Bad, Heavy Eyeliner, Post-Punk Bad. Yes, I still wear eyeliner. Local Talk Radio Bumper Sticker Bitch Bad. Hell yeah. So what I'm most excited about is that here I'm only 4% basic.
4%.
My taste is so obscure. I'm so cool and probably super interesting.
Jason, can you throw that back up one more time? I had to make sure I googled doula midwife to make sure that the doula in doula peep bad wasn't the midwife type of doula. So what is the doula it's referring to?
So I'm gonna guess doula is coming from Dua Lipa.
Okay.
That's my best kind of guess, especially considering that first line. Thank your obsessions with Miley Cyrus. That new album is great. New wave, obviously. I'm old. And Dua Lipa. So yeah.
So if anyone in the comments actually knows what doula is, and it's safe to share, please let us know.
Oh my God, Coda.
Being 4% basic does entail that I am 96% acidic. That is correct, and Andrew might be even more correct. Actually, 96% salty. Is not wrong. Andrew, no, a green card marriage, not good enough. I also hashtag I'm a monster, but you know that. It's fine. So, Billy, when you're asking about doula, you know about doulas, right? DOULA?
Yeah. That's like I said, I Googled doula midwife to make sure it wasn't spelled the way it was spelled in your Spotify jokeage there.
Yeah. Daniel is 99% thick. Like St. Nicholas over here, who's got a holiday coming tomorrow. We're really excited to have it. What else is going on in the news? Anything else fun?
It's Festivus for the rest of us.
Aha.
If you saw the preview image, I threw a little Stiller love in there. A little Frank Costanza love. Yeah, R.I.P. So, we could have some airing of grievances. Gabby, you got any grievances for the year?
I believe 2020 in itself, I feel, is a grievance. Yeah. Like, what specific parts of it, though?
Yeah. There could be a whole chapter, I'm sure, just on hand sanny. I've got a little nick here on my finger, and I'm hand sannying all the time, and it's just like it's pain. So that's my grievance right now, is the pain of isopropyl alcohol, I guess.
Joel, what are your grievances? I'm sure they are many.
Oh God, I don't know. Everything. Well, I'm not in higher ed anymore, so that cuts the list about half. That's good.
My grievances I are pretty consistently aired, I think, on Monday mornings. I think my worst grievance to air is office nemesis trying really hard to have a virtual holiday party, and not about that Zoom life with people who I don't want to hang out with in person, much less on a Zoom call. So not doing that. Here's a good grievance right here coming in from Coda. That big old stimulus check of $600, which might or might not come in. Here's where I am, and I know, Billy, you are real conflicted here. Because Billy has found himself for the first time in 5+ years agreeing with Donald Trump.
I think a lot of us have found ourselves in that place where it's not that we agree with him, it's that we agree that stimulus bill is just unadulterated horse poop. So, I mean, don't make it sound like I, intentionally was getting on board with him. He got on board with me. How about that?
That's a better way to go. I'm still trying to get past that part of the stimulus bill that talks about the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. Like, we need to include this.
5,000 pages, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dalai Lama is important, but do we really need to legislate his reincarnation? I'm not sure that's how reincarnation works. And if it is, why are we just why? Why?
Yeah. Shout out to my buddy Cody who sent that to me on Instagram and said, big getting close to the page limit energy. Like it really feels like it was like we need 5,500 pages. Just throw in whatever you got. Someone told me Obamacare was only like 3,000 pages long, but this bill was 5,500 pages. I don't know that that's true, but it seems true. True.
I can just type a quick memo if that's all we need. I'm not sure this needs to be any more complicated than your run-of-the-mill SGA legislation. And most of our legislation is like 3 pages, the first page being a cover page, the second page being some words, and the third page just saying like, thank you. So I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So Daniel, to answer that question, we are getting that extra $600 soon, lol. I take that as a question because sorry, bud. Not sure we're coming from. And Christian, it's like that 30 Rock episode with Rick Santorum is right. Yeah, we're all there. We're all there. Although none of us think Rick Santorum is right. It's just never going to be a thing. Coda, Trump's demand of a $2,000 stimulus check is basically the wrong equation, but the right answer. Correct. You know, a stopped clock is right twice.
Exactly.
It was bound to happen. Let's keep getting some grievances because Christian's got a great one. Christian's grievance: the Corner Mart only had cream of tartar for sale in 13-ounce containers, and we'll never use that much. What the fuck, Christian? What the fuck?
Well, that was mandated in the stimulus bill. 13-ounce containers and cream of tartar only.
What do you use cream of tartar for? I'm not sure I've ever in my life, nearly 40 years. It's who?
Snickerdoodles.
You need cream of tartar for snickerdoodles? Huh. All right. I appreciate that then as a man who appreciates snickerdoodles.
Doesn't it make it like egg whites like foamier, and it like does like stability for everything? What you should not do, Billy, is just like scoop out a spoonful and eat it to see what it tastes like, because it probably tastes terrible. Don't
tell me what I can't do.
Oh, well, good news, because cream of tartar. And,
there you go.
If you remember,
bring me a spoon, Trey. Bring me a spoon.
We're about to have the cream of tartar challenge, where Billy will try to eat a spoonful of cream.
If it goes in snickerdoodles, it's got to be delicious, right?
Oh no! Spices in this economy.
It's spices in this economy. Holy crap, Christian! It is 260 calories per teaspoon. Why?
Okay, only half a spoon, Trey.
Yeah, it's not like tartar sauce. Don't
Yeah.
Daniel,
Thank you, Daniel.
Daniel's grievance is that they tried.
It's not balsamic. It's not balsamic vinegar. It's balsamic glaze.
Yeah. So the difference between balsamic vinegar and balsamic glaze is you got to take that balsamic vinegar, add a shit ton of sugar, boil that down until it's like
syrup, and
then put it on there. But if you're just dumping vinegar on a PB&J, that's not going to go well. So sorry to slightly mislead you there, Daniel, but I stay with my balsamic glaze on PB&J. A good one. Coda's grievance is that they applications from July that never emailed back to say you didn't get the job. Well, guess what, Coda? I should be hearing back any day now from a job I applied to in 2002. So I feel pretty good about being the program coordinator for student activities at the University of Kentucky, Louisville. As they said, they would call me the next day. It has been for 18 years. That's fine. I'm not bitter. I'm not holding it. But I did note in the there's a student organization on Facebook. Someone posted that same job and something like, I got a promotion leaving my old job. If someone wants it, you should apply. And I was like, I know it's been a long time, but I should do it again. And Kelsey, as usual, is right. Balsamic glaze is fire.
I thought me getting my rejection letter from Boston College 2 months after I had started my job where I am now was bad.
Can always be worse, Gabby. It can always be worse. Oh my God, we could have been friends if you were at Boston College. Well, socially distant, like you would have been that.
Well, I actually did pre-college at where you are now.
Did you?
2 years in a row.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a 2016. It was 2016 and 17. No,
You were.
I housed you.
Yeah. You probably met Joel.
I ran summer conferences, and pre-college did its own thing. But like we were responsible for it, and like just letting y'all know, the people who were in charge of you should have been scared for your life.
We speak highly of our pre-college program. That's so wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
So Christian, you should just show up at a place that you haven't heard from and be like, am I starting okay?
That's another Seinfeld reference to go along with Festivus.
Well, there you go.
Nice. The biggest airing of grievance during the Festivus episode is the, nobody ever emails back to let me know I didn't get the job. That's nice.
No.
I cautioned her retroactively against attending that program.
It is all good. Not going to be working there yet.
Wait, Bernadette, I keep getting a few emails from a school. Really need them to teach the new person how not to send emails to everyone who ever applied. I applied back in 2016. Oh, good. Oh, that's a nightmare. That's bad. We got some more grievances coming through. Becky was promised does not have ghoulies.
No ghoulies.
I can't promise that there won't be a ghoulie later. Hold tight. We're not that deep into our stream yet. And Kelsey, institution waited till Monday after the halls closed to announce where you're delaying opening. You did find out on your drive home. It's fine. It's fine. I imagine if we delay, I'll find out a week before. It's fine. We're good. We're all good. Well, that's fun. We've got some grievances that we aired. Now, I think we should move over to a game. We've got 2 games on deck because this is the last live stream before a certain holiday that a lot of people celebrate. And so let's go ahead and let's celebrate a little. And so Gabby has come to us with the game. So Gabby, take it away.
Yeah, let me share. Okay.
Do 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 do.
Realize this should be a separate tab. I was so prepared. Oh no.
Let's go, Gabby.
The fans still love you, Gabby, and so do we. Again, being on this side of running the show and everything, it's a different ballgame. Joel, I like that you have holiday-fied, thickened up your name there.
I had my name earlier as what's my Spotify password.
Yeah.
No one helped me. No one chimed in.
Is it assword? Is your password assword?
No, but that's a good one. But you need to have numbers and an exclamation point in it.
You could make the S's in ass word be 5s. It'd be like a 55 word. Ass
Or
word.
dollar signs.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for the delay. My computer decided to stop allowing for screen sharing for a second. I know. I'm like, that's great.
You can also just toss the link out in the private chat, and I can share it.
Oh,
So the people are demanding a Gabby and Greg podcast where they talk about games.
No.
We lost Gabby.
But importantly, happy Thickmas, everyone. That's important. Thanks, Coda. That's the kind of holidays that we are celebrating over here.
Every holiday is a little thicker in 2020.
Yep.
Just a little thicker. And we will
Speaking of thick, we just found out, so we took Bear to the vet. Bear's a little thick right now. That's one of the things causing Bear's back pain.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got a little thick Bear.
Poor buddy.
So and since I'm a little thick Billy, I think we're gonna start taking some short walks together to try and help her out a little.
Man.
I'm going to try this again. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out.
You're same, Bear, same, all of us, really. All right, we are good to go for a game. Let's do it.
Woo! If it'll load. We love that residence hall Wi-Fi. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, can everyone see it?
Yeah.
Awesome. So since it's the holiday season, and if we weren't in COVID times, I decided, what last minute event would these holiday characters plan for campus, as we all have been asked to put on last minute events at one point or another.
Mike watching, not playing, because he knows he'd lose.
So I cannot see anyone. I can only see my screen, but I'm going to pull up a separate window. So there's 7 points. I think there's 7 or 8 points. And then there's a bonus question at the end if there's a tiebreaker, or just additional 2 points can be got.
Okay.
So it'll be, a character will pop up and then you say what last minute event that character or characters planned. And then good answers get points. Bad answers do not.
It's too bad like a bad answer doesn't get like an electroshock. You have to like push a button and just shock Mike virtually would be real nice. I would enjoy that greatly.
And if you're watching at home or at the cider mill or wherever you are, throw your answers in the chats too. You could win from the chat. It happens.
Yes. I will be keeping track of points to my best ability. So we'll get started. So we have Zooey Deschanel's character from Elf.
So Jovi would plan a holiday relay race where you have to eat a cup of sugar and then sing the rapey Christmas song that she's the elf in the shower, and then wash her mouth out with scope. That's probably not a good game, but it's the game that I'm playing.
I'll give you a point for the detail of all of that.
Yes!
You get a point for the detail.
Right. So I think, knowing Zooey Deschanel, she would be the person that throws karaoke night and is like, does anybody want to sing? And if nobody volunteers within 20 seconds, she grabs the mic and she sings. We've all had that student before that loves the sound of their voice, and that's a very Zoe Deschanel trait. So I'm going to go with karaoke night where she sings 80% of the time.
I was going to go similar, but because she doesn't sing in public until she needs to save the day at the end of the movie, she throws a masked singer style karaoke event. So.
Okay. I'm like, I'll give Joel a point, and then I'll give Billy. I'm gonna give you a half point just because like Joel with the masked singer bit really elevated the singing. I think.
We got some good chat answers here, Becky.
Becky's yes, a point.
Ramen cooking, but make it quirky. Coda, she's playing in a last-minute RA fundatory holiday movie party. Funded. Yep. Sarah Hina coming in with more holiday. This one with crafts. Lots of karaoke here. Jesse's on the karaoke train with us. And you know, Becky, I kind of wish Ghoulies would come along as a part of this game too. Maybe I can make that happen. I'll see what I can do. Floor meeting where the RA tries to get their residents in the spirit, and dragging students to see Santa at the mall.
Okay, those are great. Okay, next, we have first one. A controversial holiday movie choice, but
accurate.
This is obvious to me. We are having a target practice in the center ballroom so we can make sure we take care of terrorists just in case.
Like a Fortnite tournament, and every time he gets a kill, he just drops, you know, yippee-ki-yay, resident assistant. Why is Ghoulies on the screen?
The dreadlocked white guy climbing wall student staff at the rec center put together an obstacle course, a holiday themed obstacle course, and this is their event.
Okay, point for each of you. All
right, we got some comments.
Way too serious. Escape room.
Yes. Yes. Anything involving machine guns is way too serious.
Hide and seek in the res hall. Oh, I would do that. I played hide and seek in the student center before. RA potluck post-COVID with those bloody glass shard feet. No potluck more delicious than blood. This is definitely the day before move-in, and he has to play an orientation for all the new students. Yeah, we'll be there in about 2 weeks, Coda. We got zombies versus humans in the hall with pink balloons and Survival 101. That gets way too intense. Nice. Should have waivers.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So next is The Grinch.
So The Grinch would do, Joel's going to know exactly where I'm going. The Grinch would partner with the dining hall to do a taste testing of the Bud Light holiday seltzers, the gingerbread seltzer, the peppermint patty seltzer, the apple pie seltzer, and determine which one tasted most horrific.
I think the Grinch would just tape a sign-in sheet to the front desk and just say, just sign in. We'll call it a program.
Billy, I'll give you 2 points for that.
Boom.
Fair.
That's good. Yeah. God, I don't know how to follow that. I got nothing after that one. That destroyed all my thoughts.
He's even planning an event. He's literally just a philosophy professor. Good job, Coda.
Definitely a point.
Also a big fan of Christian here. This is the RA that hosted a milk gallon challenge with too much vomit. Yikes.
Oh my goodness.
A gift wrapping party, but secretly all the gifts are for the RA. That's a good idea.
Nice.
So glitter would be involved as long as he didn't have to clean it up. And Becky coming in strong with actual like references to the film, a roast beef special.
Nice.
Gotta love a good roast beast.
So next one is Vanessa Hutchinson's 2 characters within the Princess Switch. What would they play?
Obviously, this is going to be filled with rosé. They're going to just drink rosé and judge people. That's what they do. The only reason why I know, I'm kind of with Becky, the only reason why I know who they are is I Googled them to figure out what Joan would watch for Christmas.
Apparently there's 3 of them and like a new one. I'm like, there's so many of them.
This is the provost's reaction when the head chef is telling her that she's serving pancakes at late night brunch during finals.
I was more here just to shake hands and wish people well. That's the provost's reaction.
Yeah. But how do you feel? But how are you? But really, how are you?
I think it would be a redecorating party where they go around to all the facilities and criticize, judge, and reestablish the decorations.
Who gets put on syrup duty at late night breakfast or midnight?
Ooh.
That's the world's worst job. The only job that's worse than that is like the vegan smoothie station, because no one wants to work the vegan smoothie station. We have one of those.
What do you put in a vegan smoothie? Just water and soy? What does I mean? Like, honestly, I'm asking because I'm intrigued. It's like a soy powder or what?
Normally like
almond milk and soy powder. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Blueberries probably be good.
Currently, the point stand: Joel 3, Billy 3.5, Jason 3, Becky 2, Coda 3, Daniel 1, Christian 2, Serena 2, and Andrew 1.
I like that half, keeping me in the lead.
And so the next one is
from Coda on that last one, from counseling services preparing for the influx of seasonal affective disorder.
Ooh, that's a good one. You know what, Coda, I'll give you a point on that one too. So Coda's in the lead at 4.
Oh no.
So the next one is Gonzo and Rizzo, the rat from A Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Is Rizzo supposed to be Tiny Tim? I don't remember.
No. I
No.
don't think so. They're just the narrators. This is the RA trying to clap back at facilities, putting up stockings in the residence hall common room for the rats that live in the residence hall too.
Joel, I'll give you a point for that one.
I feel like Gonzo is dating one of the residents, and Rizzo found out, and now Gonzo's trying to say, no, it was just a program. It was just a really poorly attended program.
This is I'm going to say Rizzo is a well-meaning first semester grad assistant in student activities, and Gonzo is the assistant director consoling the GA when 0 people showed up to the gingerbread house making competition that they hosted.
Because who's going to go to a gingerbread house event thrown by a rat? That's not sanitary.
No.
Not.
And we have a cat.
Oh, yes. Salem the cat.
I block Salem as soon as Salem walks across.
And Salem's gone.
Coda coming in. Not an event, but the professor's meeting with the student, letting them know why they failed the final. I don't know. Kind of an event. Event that the student wanted. Oh, gross. Aaron, a sex ed program sponsored by Crap.
Throw Becky's
Aaron,
up
you're
there.
on the board.
Aaron's on the board. Chicken Caroline might be my favorite.
No, that was a good one. So the next one is the Sticky Bandits from Home Alone.
Point of order would technically be the Wet Bandits from Home Alone. They were the Sticky Bandits in Home Alone 2. Just gonna get gotta get the canon right for the Home Alone extended universe, the HAEU.
I want to go back to that last one because this comment from Becky is phenomenal. Listen, Rizzo, we had some furloughs this year, and you really need to earn your dues in this field. If you're going to live in the restaurant, you're now an exempt employee.
Oh, that's so good. Becky, I'm going to give you another point for that round.
Becky, you deserve many points for that. That's
All the
phenomenal.
points.
All right, next one, the Wet Bandits. This would be an event in conjunction between student government and your campus police department when students break in to steal the Blue Lives Matter sign hanging in the police department.
See, I was thinking, because I've run I thought you were going down a direction that we have actually done in Res Life, where you have public safety come in and like they will test for open doors and put a little like, if I was a robber, I would have. That's what I'm picturing. They're doing the check the rooms to see who's leaving their doors unlocked program, but actually stealing stuff. That's the punchline I thought you were building to. Where it's yeah.
Shout out to Matt, everyone who thinks about next semester thinking would be less painful than an iron to the face.
Oh man.
So this is facilities showing up to the party that the RA planned, where they're putting the stockings up for the rats in the residence hall.
Throwback. Becky, this is all of us after this fucking year of higher ed work.
Point for Becky.
Becky coming in hot here.
No. Points currently: Joel 6, Billy 4.5.
Oh, geez.
Jason 4. Oh wait, no, Jason was 5. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Becky 5, Coda 5, Daniel 1, Christian 2, Sahina 2, Andrew 1, Aaron 1, Matt 1. So the next ones are Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
This is they're going to have a decorate your own dumpster party, whether it is a dumpster fire or a frozen over dumpster. Either way, it smells like shit and there's probably a raccoon in it.
I think this is the college Republicans and the college Democrats coming together for a vaccine event. That's what this is.
Jesus Christ. This is the RD preparing for an event, but not sure what the steam system in the residence hall is going to give them as far as climate in their apartment while they prep.
We've definitely got a lot of climate in the comment, arguing with facilities about the temp. Yeah. When facilities can't get the damn central heating to work correctly. I do like this from Sarah Hina, RA host a conflict resolution program. Yeah.
Nice.
And then Christian, right is some kind of collaborative program between student affairs and academics.
Oh my god.
And what's great is you don't really know which one is which in this pairing. It could be either or.
Coda. I don't know, but I'll just look at the game and decide not to go. Coda, that's the best we're gonna get.
Yes.
Okay.
Amazing. And so I think this is the last one, and then the bonus round,
I need it.
which was, what is the name of this Hallmark holiday movie? I blocked out the title. If you can get one of the words in it, I'll give you a point.
What?
My guess, since I'm the one that needs it, my guess is a perfect holiday, and like perfect is spelled like a cat's meow.
That's 0.
Ah, come on.
I'm gonna say heating up for the holiday.
There's 0 points.
Damn it.
What about the 12 spays of Christmas?
So one of the words, you got one of the words, which
Space?
Joel, if you're able to figure out one of those words, you might be able to figure out the title, but this one's wild.
Oh, I was just going to go cats on a hot tin roof, but
If Christian's not right, I'm gonna throw something. Holly Jolly Christmas.
So
what about feline 1-1? No, that's
Jesus.
Christian will get a point though, because one of the words is right.
Is it Santa?
No.
Is it fire-based? Tell me it's fire-based.
It's not fire-based.
Is it cat-based?
Yes.
So there's a cat pun at play? It's not a
Yeah.
pun? Okay.
It's like sorta is. I'm kind of shocked that it's a Hallmark movie, but also Hallmark makes a movie out of anything. So
Is it angry cat finds love? Grumpy cat, not angry cat.
no.
Is it a synonym for the word cat that I'm real hesitant to say out loud?
But I'll give Becky a point too. So the title of this Hallmark movie is The 9 Lives of Christmas.
Oh my
God.
Oh, they will just make anything.
Yeah, it's rough. So
It's an ESA Chris.
Aaron, you get a point. And so that's the end of the game. But,
Yay!
so points are Matt 1, Aaron 2, Andrew 2, Sarah Hina 3, Christian 4, Daniel 1, Coda 6, Becky 6, Jason 6, Billy 5.5, Joel 7.
Joel won?
Yeah.
Joel is dominating in December would be the name of Joel's Hallmark movie.
I'm just stunned.
I changed my name before the
Victory
show.
sip there.
It was the combo of the RA running the stocking, the facilities follow up.
Oh.
To be honest, I had actually prepared a banner. I was just going to say Coda wins because I felt Coda was coming in there strong. But Joel, good job.
Oh, great job, Joel, and tremendous job, Gabby, coming in hot with a holiday game.
Thanks. It was fun.
I love the name the movie. I think we need to just bring that into rotation. Print off a bunch of Hallmark movies and just come up with our best names for it. That was fun.
Consider it done.
Yeah.
All right, Old Saint,
so
what do you got for us?
So I have a game that's in the same vein and may even feature some of the same characters. Let me figure out what it's open under. Hang on just a second. That's not it.
Coda, a paw for design.
Okay. So
I mean, keep going on these. It's
I just want to know why they added the motif of the fire department when
hey,
nothing related to the title was fire related.
And I was just really hoping that the it would have to do with the actor being in the closet with the cats in closet for Christmas or something like that. But it'd be fine because they'd be best friends at the end of it.
okay. So I'm excited to discuss. It's the end of the year, so that means it's the end of semester time. So sometimes if you're in a supervisory role, you have to have an end of semester chat. You may have to give some positive reinforcement for something they've been doing well. You may have to give some pointed feedback if they need to improve on something. So I like Gabby, I pulled some holiday movie characters, and I figured we could have a little discussion around what, as a supervisor. And God bless these stock images, by the way. What, as a supervisor, would you need to say to your holiday-themed staff members? So we'll go to the first one here. Always fun. Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. What would you need to sit down with Jack about?
So Jack Skellington, the RD. We typically don't do apartment inspections for our RDs. You have a real hoarding problem. You're collecting all of the things, and I don't know why, but you have Easter, Mother's Day, and Arbor Day, and Halloween decorations, and Thanksgiving decorations. And frankly, it's a fire hazard. And you're going to have to stop.
Okay.
Jack, as the assistant director of student activities, we don't typically give this position a meal plan at the dining hall, but we're going to give you one because we're really worried about your health right now.
Oh, Joel. Skin and bones, that Jack.
I'm loving this from Coda. Great attitude. Love to see it. Keep being the creepy little bitch you were born to be.
I would say Jack the RA, sitting down with him being like, hey, Jack, we know you love your major, in the theater department, but you can't go running down the halls putting on your one-man show of a Christmas Carol. It's too loud at 10 p.m.
Okay. That's a point for Gabby, a point for Coda. You got anything
Matt,
else to chat?
If you stay in higher ed, you will look like me sooner than you think.
Joel, you're going to lose a point for body positivity issues. I'm just going to go ahead and take that away. Jason, I appreciated your idea, but there's nothing wrong with having a lot of stuff, as you can see behind me. Some of us like accessories. All right, so we will go on to the next holiday character here. This is Magic Man G from Jingle Jangle, the new Netflix holiday movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a fun take. I'll say that. The songs are infectious and will stick in your head. And I had a hard time, not doing my little can't spell magic without G here. So, what would you need to have a conversation with Keegan Michael Key's character here?
When we say we're a business casual office, this isn't exactly what we had in mind there, Magic Man G. Yes.
We feel like you've been holding out on us, Magic Man G. We know you were a stand-up comedian in your previous role. We really need you to MC the holiday party this year.
Magic Man G, we're really, happy you're an alumni of the college, but it's been 20 years and you need to stop giving tours of campus. You're not even getting paid.
Yes. Okay, Gabby gets another point. Jason, you get a point. Nothing for Joel. Sorry, Joel. Anything in the comments?
Becky, I've never seen this.
If you like holiday musicals, and again, I want to stress that the silliness of this game for me is that I don't actually like Christmas or holiday movies that much. So putting this game together was a stretch and was fun. So just go on YouTube and just watch the songs, if nothing else, because again, there's some high quality songs here. Matt gets a point. Matt gets a point. So Gabby's in the lead, 2. A lot of folks with 1, and then Joel in the rear with -1. All right, so we'll go on to our next one here. Yeah, Gizmo from the one and only Gremlins. You'll see here, played by Baby Yoda's grandpa. I thought that was a nice touch. So what would you need to talk to Gizmo at the end of the year? What would you need to talk to Gizmo about?
So Gizmo, we're going to be moving you in to the freshman dorm, and so you're going to really need to remind your residents to make sure they put water in their Easy Mac. Fire alarms, the sprinklers be going off, and that ends well for no one.
Unlike Gizmo, you want to get the macaroni wet. Good, that's a point. I'm going ahead and that's a point there. Trey's on the board. Trey is on the board with a point for. You just need to politely ask.
Sarahina, I know it's such a hit with the students, but you need to stop throwing breakfast after midnight programs.
Doesn't end well for anybody. Sarahina gets a point.
You really can't be a lifeguard. You're replicating too much. Replicating. That is a word. And the cat closes at midnight for a reason.
Joel or Gabby, any thoughts on what Gizmo would get a talking to? And again, these can be positive things. Sometimes you have an end of the year conversation and it's a happy talk.
For Gizmo would be like, your employee review is perfect, but we know that you're the one who's been stealing snacks out of the pod market. That is for students, and you need to use your meal plan.
Love it. Snack stealing Gizmo. Love it.
Listen, I know we all have a right to want with our bodies, but you have to shower eventually. Really?
Coda gets another point on the board there. Good job, Coda.
I'm going to pass on this one. I can't come up with anything.
Yep. We'll move on then. All right, up next, another elf character, Buddy the Elf. What would you need to talk to, again, wrapping up the semester, what would you need to talk to Buddy about? We have reached our limit here.
I want to make a daddy joke so bad.
Hey now.
Where to start?
Hey now. Ready to see where this goes. Hope you find your dad.
Mr. Narwhal is my hero. Right here.
Becky's on the board with a point.
No one else wants to eat maple syrup on pasta at the winter formal, buddy. I know you really miss your dad.
You know what though? That is a hard conversation to have with a staff member to reach into that personal area.
You need to start wearing pants.
Yeah.
Trey gets another point. Trey is now tied.
Coda.
There you go. Coda's making magic happen.
You're doing great work this semester. A few of you residents have come up to me about some personal space, so let's have a chat about that.
Yes, Matt.
Matt Carney, leave the room, buddy. It's the end of the semester. Nobody appreciates you and how happy you are.
You're at a 10. I need you at a 4.
Did you ever hear me screaming that from my office, Matt? Because I feel like I could have screamed that. World's best RA, you did it! Way to go!
All I could think of was he needs to stop changing his position on the college and university website. He is not Santa's helper. He is an RD.
I like that, Gabby. I'll give a point for that.
I was going to go with, in HR, we have to keep our employee self-evaluations consistent across the university. You have compassion, you have empathy, and you rate yourself 0 to 5. You can't rate yourself 0 on cotton-headed ninny muggins. We need to be able to track this across the institution, buddy.
Right. Joel, I will take your -1 away. You are now at 0.
I got one.
Cotton-headed ninny muggins. Yeah.
Buddy, why is the AV department reporting that every VCR is full of cookies?
All right. I'll give a point for the reference there. I like references. Good job. I think who else got one in the chat? Somebody just got one in the. I think Andrew. I think is up for a point for the callback to the business. Becky definitely gets a point for
this one.
Every orientation leader. Yeah, that's Elf, the orientation leader. That's about as good as it gets there. So we'll move on real quick. I'm bringing in Ralphie from A Christmas Story.
I'm sad you went with Ralphie and not his little brother.
Yeah.
Because I was in the kitchen earlier today screaming, I can't put my arms down. Maybe my favorite throwaway line from that entire movie. Ralphie, it is fine to admire your faculty members. But there is maybe admiring your fact. No, this is not even funny. I'm just going to stop. Give me a -1 point there, Billy. Thank you.
All right, I'll take one away. I will take one away. The self-edit. I like it.
Ralphie, you are a program coordinator in admissions. You need to stop showing up at the skeet team's practices with your shotgun. That is not appropriate.
I don't get it, but I'm giving a point for it. I'm gonna throw 1 there for you, Joel.
I think Coda's taking it to where it needs to go. Ralphie is a history professor, and the department chair is going to have a conversation about a few student complaints he's received about bringing historical weapons in for class.
I'll give it a point.
I'm also a fan of this. What did Coals and cold temperatures?
Andrew, you're at 2 now. I like that. That's a lesson we all need to learn.
I think sitting down with Ralphie and being like, hey, just so you know, Easter is in a couple months. You're a little early, bud.
I like that, Gabby. I'll give a point for that.
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
You're not-
Aaron's on the board. Aaron is on the board. There's a lot of people on the board. Trey gets another one on the board.
Daily hallucinations are a sign you need help.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll wrap it up with this one, which again is a callback to the earlier game. John McClane, what conversation would you need to have with Officer John McClane of the New York Police Department? Two gun ones in a row. I didn't even think about that. Throw Trey on the board there. Trey's got another one on the board. Oh, man, this is...
Trey, I'm going to say no. Bruce Willis in the 80s did not need to be wearing shirts. This was just fine. Coda, please,
Coda?
you over here. Why are you in our vents? The vents are not
Trey
an
gets a point as well. Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
So many vents. Everything is vents.
Aaron definitely gets a point for the callback to the earlier rats conversation. That's a good one.
John, this is a regular end of the year holiday party. This is not an Among Us themed holiday party. You need to stop venting and trying to murder people.
Oh, Joel.
Nice.
A solid answer with a pun. Okay, I'm going 2 points there. So you have dug yourself deep out of the ditch you were in.
Gonna say, John, we've had some complaints from all of the members of the German club. Talking them, it's a little off-putting, and
Yes.
we have to have a stay away order.
You get your point back, Jason. You get your point back. All right, so let's do a quick roundup here. We got a bunch of folks: Matt, Sarahina, Becky, Andrew, and Aaron, all at 2 points. Jason and Joel, you both tied at 3. Gabby and Trey, you both nailed down 4 points, and Coda took the lead with 5. All right, so there's a couple of ties there. I do have a little bit of a tiebreaker here, so we'll do one more, and then they will land the plane just to break these ties, because I don't want Jason and Joel to not have bragging rights over each other here. So last one, pick your own adventure here. Tell me what any conversation you need to have with any of the main characters from the holiday, including the mainest of main characters right here in the middle, Eli. Or I can't remember his name in the movie now, but yeah. Choose your own adventure.
I have never seen The Holiday, but that's just me in the upper. I don't know where you got that picture of me in the upper right corner. I took all my wine pics off Facebook, so I don't know how you got that picture of me.
It does look like your hair. It does. That does look like the flow. Joe, that is for Choose Your Own Adventure. That is your adventure, is to watch The Holiday before yeah, there's your Cameron Diaz flow right there. Oh, thank you, Trey. It's Arthur. Arthur in the Becky Gumption. Okay.
I also have never seen this. I don't know what it is, although I'm oddly finding Jude Law very attractive right here.
That's not odd. That's not odd at all. It would be odd if you weren't finding him attractive.
I don't know any of your names, but you're all a pain in my ass. Yeah, can't beat that. Can't.
Okay, well, to break the tie, I'm gonna give Joel the point for the hair. Sorry, Jason. So that's the tie there, and then Trey at least knew Arthur's name, so I'm gonna give. Sorry, Gabby, I'm giving Trey the point there, and then Coda just gets a victory lap. Coda take away the win. And seriously, if you haven't seen The Holiday, make it a point this holiday season.
Go to wins. Good job. Well, let's land this plane. Let's end how we normally do with some ghoulies.
All right, so for Content Corner at some point in the next couple of shows, I'm going to need a full report on what you thought about The Holiday.
Okay.
As far as like sappy holiday movies go, and again, I started the game by acknowledging I don't like holiday movies. The movie The Holiday, pretty solid movie. Pretty
It just looked like a lot of characters, like too much Love Actually vibes on that.
Agreed.
No, because it's really only like 2 stories, whereas Love Actually is like 7 stories that all connect. So I think it's not quite Dostoevsky. You know, it's not that broad. And yeah, I got there.
All right, let's land this plane. Let's do some a little bit of Content Corner. What do we got? Anything new? Television, movie, film, music, books? What you got?
I got something.
Go for it.
Gabby.
On Disney Plus, there's this 6-pack documentary called On Point. So anyone who is like a dance kid, like it's walking through the New York City Ballet and the School of American Ballet and like the art form and like how they have like children actually work as professionals in the Lincoln Center, like Nutcracker performance. It's like really nice because it's like the wholesome version of what Dance Moms is not.
Nice. I thought you were going to say the wholesome version of Black Swan, because that's whenever someone talks about ballet, that's where my mind directly goes to.
What else do you all got?
Trixie Mattel, famous drag queen, has been doing a lot of over the years on her channel, different makeup videos and other videos and fun stuff. But her latest one is truly terrifyingly creepy and awesome. Her ex-boyfriend is a really good makeup artist and makes her up as a very cheery Coca-Cola version Santa Claus. And it is effing terrifying. It is so good and so scary. So if you really want to get yourself in the holiday spirit of just being terrified by Trixie Mattel, do it. It's a lot of fun. It's 20 minutes, but it's well worth your time. It's a lot of fun.
I'll switch back to Gabby's kind of train of thought on Disney Plus. The magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom was fucking adorable. Just this lovely little story about all of the animals at Animal Kingdom. They're normally having sex. Like every episode, it's like animals are pregnant because that's what they do. But it's also just super happy and nice. So yeah, animals, Animal Kingdom thing. What you got, Billy?
We've still been working through You're the Worst. We have made it to the final season. So I think we'll be done probably, if not by Christmas, on Christmas. I think we'll wrap that up. So then we'll be in the market for a new show. So I'm excited to see what comes next.
So we got a couple things in the comments. Becky's watching the new Music Exploder episodes on Netflix. Coda coming in with Sarah McBride's Tomorrow Will Be Different, Love Lost, and the Fight for Trans Equality. 10 out of 10. And Sarah Hina, yeah, there's a mockumentary on Netflix about...
Oh my gosh.
And it's Charlie Booker, the person behind Black Mirror. It is his mockumentary. So super pumped to watch that. Didn't know.
How can you even satirize? Like, how can you even make a mockumentary? Like, there's still a week left. It could outdo satire.
And we can talk about that next week when we come back for New Year's Eve. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully we will be back for New Year's Eve. If you celebrate Christmas, please, please, please have a wonderful, safe, socially distant Christmas. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and we will see you all back for New Year's Eve. So Gabby, stick around, and Ghoulies, we're out.
Ghoulies!